Hey guys, this is it. This is the 100-300 f4 to 5.6 version 2 from Panasonic. This is the one that just came out, and I've spent all day today at the zoo. That's why I'm all sunburnt. But I have some great pictures to show you and some great video too. Now before we get into that, I'm going to quickly touch on the build quality. You have a metal mount as expected. This first part of the lens is metal as well. So the zooming action is pretty smooth. Especially for stills, you're not going to get any zoom creep. Now for video, it's a little bit hard to get a smooth in and out because it's kind of a long way to twist your arm. And it's a pretty firm zoom action too. They kind of erred more on the side of that so you wouldn't have any zoom creep, because this is quite a bit of glass to move around. Your focus is by wire. You have pretty nice damping on that. With Panasonic, you do get automatic focus override if you enable it in the menus. So you can get the shot with autofocus and then tweak it with this if you want to. Now let's talk about still quality. I was actually very surprised at the amount of sharpness I got at 300mm wide open at 5.6. I'm going to show you some samples now. Here's a 100% crop. And you can see there's a good deal of detail here. I was very happy with this. Contrast is good, chromatic aberration is under control, and sharpness is just fantastic. So no reservations whatsoever from me shooting this thing wide open all day long. And now video quality. I also have some samples to show you now. I'd say this lens really excelled at framing a subject in video, even way out at 300, and maintaining a steady lock on it and just kind of following it around. Now what I didn't like about it was I tried continuous autofocus at 300mm and it was just kind of chaotic getting that focus to follow the subject. Anytime you're filming 4K with the Panasonic camera, it seems like the autofocus is just pretty slow and it speeds up a lot in 1080p. So given the performance of this autofocus during continuous shooting, during stills, I don't think that it's the lens's fault that the focus is slow in 4K. I think that's just a limitation of the processing power of the camera. I've heard it's devoting so much power to processing the 4K signal that the autofocus just kind of slows down, because in 1080p it's considerably faster. So overall, I'd say I was very happy with this lens, especially for still shots. The sharpness, I have no reservations about the sharpness of this lens. It's really fantastic. You can get this level of sharpness in a consumer lens without having to shell out a ton of money to get one of the Leica versions, or if you have Olympus, one of the Pro versions. So for still photography, if you have good light, it's really hard to beat this lens. For video, it's pretty good as long as you're not expecting just blazing tracking performance in 4K. I really think that's more of an issue with the body than the lens, because the lens kept up very well for still shooting continuous focus. I guess addressing that, I don't really have anything negative to report about this lens, or nothing substantially negative that would give you pause, other than, of course, the fact that it being a slower aperture lens, you need a good deal of light to work with. So this has been the Panasonic 100-300mm f4 to 5.6 version 2. Highly recommended. Thanks for watching.